Hi everyone, it's Miss Wadelko, and the kids and I just finished our math lesson for the day, which, as you can imagine, is moving away from using the blocks to do the subtraction and regrouping to just doing it the old-fashioned way that you and I learned when we were young, crossing off and borrowing and all of that. So I just want to give you a quick overview of what we did so that you're aware, and you'll be able to tell from their work too. They kind of lay out all these steps for them. But just in case, it's more helpful to have a video sometimes. And then if the kids need a reminder too, then they can watch the video too. So I'm trying something new today. I'm going to write at the board and hope you can hear me. And then that way it's a little bit easier for me to go quickly through the problem. So, so today we had problems that were 2 digits minus 1 digit. And very similar to what we had before. So we might have had a problem like this. 1 second. Like 23 minus 1. And of course we reviewed and went over the fact that you have to start in the ones column, subtract, and then subtract the tens column. And in this case, 3 minus 1, of course, can be done without regrouping, so that's 2, and then 2 minus 0 is 2. So those ones are pretty straightforward, but kids sometimes do make the mistake of regrouping when they don't need to once they learn how to do that, so just keep an eye on that. And then we also did problems like this, and you're going to see them all pretty much look like this in your child's work. So if we took something like 21 minus 6, then of course we, pointed out that we can't take 6 away from 1 and that we would need to regroup. And very much the same that we did before on the work mats, we have to go to the tens column. They like to kind of do a little fake knock on the door and ask the tens house if they could borrow. So you're going to see in your child's work that they place little boxes above the tens and the ones, and I really want them to use those so that they can visualize what they're doing. So in this case, we taught them how if we're borrowing somebody from that house, there's not going to be 2 people left, so they need to change that 2 into a 1, and the 1 goes in the box. And then they're bringing actually a 10 over, which they know because they can visualize that 10 stick in their mind, and the 1 will no longer be a 1. It will be an 11. So that goes in the box. And now they are able to go ahead and subtract. So 11 minus 6 is 5, and 1 minus nothing is 1. Now, I will tell you that some of the kids have trouble still with the very basic subtraction, maybe not having a good handle on their addition facts, or even on the process of subtraction. So they can use blocks if they need to do the 11 minus 6. But they really should be getting more comfortable with their addition facts so that they kind of already know that 11 minus 6 is 5. And then I also reminded them of the strategy that they can always make 11 dots and cross off 6 of them in order to get the answer in a quick way, because they have so many steps to remember. Sometimes that particular step that should be pretty simple boggles them. So that was the work for tonight. Please ensure that they are doing all of the process and they're doing their crossing out and they're using the boxes because, of course, when math gets tougher, they need those in order to do higher math skills. So if you have any questions or anything, let me know. The kids can watch this too so that they can have a little reminder if they need. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.